Welcome to Loleventvods. These are the best highlights of today's LEC 2025 matchup.
We're going to see is how much of an impact this Garen can have. Proxying, getting some information in the enemy jungle. Looks like he can be annoying for Sheo here.
Adam chasing out his former jungler. All those years of missed ganks, just doesn't want to let him get this Gromp. Sheo does have the smite, but it's only 600 HP right now. Judgment out from Adam reduces the CC a little bit, but Carlson going all out as Adam has to flash away. No ghost on him on this Garen. Sheo falling low. Oh, the Demacian Justice not quite enough to kill off Sheo, and now Adam is left with no place to go. First blood to Carlson on Heretics.
Nice try there from Adam. Yes, you do, Medic.
One of my favorite puns I've been using in my games over the off-season, while we see Grubs being taken by Sheo, that will be his first third of that foot.
Right.
Is if you take a dragon to get the final neutral, and it gives you feats of strength, you're getting a dragon soul.
Because the soul of a shoe.
And skateboard his way to safety. Lars is still harassing Kamilu in the mid lane as he does eat the shockwave. Puts his ultimate back in response as Larson is, half HP, but he'll take that beneficial side of the trade.
It's a level advantage for now. Also with the health advantage, he has pressure with his jungler hovering around mid, but there's also support coming in from Sheo. They need to help escort this wave underneath the tower so that Kamilu can get a nice base, and Sheo doing the right thing. He has the threat of his ultimate available, so Larson has to respect it. He doesn't want to needlessly throw his flash away, but he just might have to. He sidesteps it.
Fancy feat from Larson to sidestep. It doesn't have to burn the flash in the end.
Dangerous play.
Dancing the map as well. Flackett knows that he'll have a numbers advantage with Rogue going for that Drake. There will be two neutrals exchanged in the early game between these two teams.
I am a little surprised. I would think that with a Varus you'd have a little though.
Blackfire torch complete for Kamilu. He's going to do a lot of damage with his ultimate in this next fight if he has the time. And he's already got enough CC that he can just lay it on top of the initial dive in by Sten. Misses the shattering strike. Adam looking for the flank down towards the bottom side. Has just TP back in. The Drake at 8,000. Patrick trying to poke Adam. Immediately collapsed on Nature's Grass coming out, but Kamilu is the one who's caught. Gets rooted up for a second, has to be cleansed away, and now Adam is all on his lonesome. He flashes away. Rogue trying to restart the dragon is down to 2,000, and it is secured by Rogue. Sten knocked back with the blast cone, and in the end, I was surprised. I didn't think Adam would get through that as quickly as he did.
Yeah, had to demolish to help him out, and unfortunately for Kamilu, he just didn't have enough, I guess, threat onto Adam that he really had to be afraid of, and he's able to secure that objective. So the Triumphant Boots are what you're going to see now, the small upgrades that will just be applied, and the ability to upgrade those boots later on into the game if they want to, for a small feat. Well, I say small.
To make the play, and what they're trying to do is make the play around mid lane. Sheo gets chunked out a little bit, and I think because of that...
Carlson.
Oh, you're just going to face check Carlson? He is! Execute goes in immediately. Chain of Corruption there for the follow-up. The CC on Carlson is absolutely massive, but he's still Cassante, and of course, he still survives.
We were so close to getting a little bit more blood on the map. Stend now looking for a flank. He has a great angle sitting in the fog of war. If he can get on top of Patrick, there's an angle. Carlson has the TP.
Drake about to spawn as well. It just comes up. Rogue looking for this. Rift Herald is going to be placed in the mid lane. Sten's still on that flank position. Carlson TP's back into the fight. 8,000 on the Drake. Sten goes in, but Execute with a great knockback immediately disengages Sten. However, Larson's being chased out by that Chaos Storm. Execute on the front line, knocked back into Heretics. They find their second of the game, and Rogue are walking away wounded. Malrang still looking for the steal. If he can get in, almost gets there in time to steal it. Carlson with the knockback. Sten looking for the flank once again. Adam having to flash away. Sten decides not to dive any further into the midst of Rogue, but you're down an 80 carry in what could be the subsequent fight. Could also not be the fight. Rogue could just not force anything. Oh, Adam started it.
I mean, Flackett's on the dragon. This is a great timing to start it. I love the decision here from Rogue.
Remember, if they get this Voracious Atacam, they then get a false life, basically a fake GA. Carlson's coming around the corner. He's going to check it, but he doesn't have Smite, and Malorang does. Voracious Atacam picked up for Rogue. Now they have that GA. If they are killed, they give 100 gold and a petal over to Heretics, but they immediately zoom back to the fountain and then just come back to life.
Force the Baron. No TP available for Larson, so if he does fall, it's going to take longer for him to get back into the fight, but Adam can do a lot of damage.
Adam TPing down towards the bottom side of the river. Sten trying to step forward. Patrick tanking a couple of shots from the Baron there, down to about half HP. Carlson looking for the engage. Adam chasing Blackhead out. Carlson has to back away. Execute goes in. Chain of Corruption's going to land on Carlson, and immediately he's knocked back. Execute lives up to his name and takes one. Adam's going to withdraw with that GA, but Blackhead's low as well, and Marang's chasing him over the wall. Knocks him back. Patrick takes him. Now Kamilu is in for a world of hurt. A shutdown for Patrick as Rogue find 4 kills, and with it, the Baron to boot.
I mean, Rogue make the smart force there, knowing that they have this temporary GA available to them, just force the fight. They did expend both their TPs, so I was a little worried, but the reality is that the damage that they're able to do, as long as it's enough to force them back, Rogue can come back out onto the map and immediately force another Baron. They end up winning the fights, they end up securing the objective.
Rogue here, but that's another tower going over to them. The gold lead extends 2.9k ahead now, all of that off the back of this Baron. Only a cannon minion in the mid lane, and the next set of waves are quite a long way away, at least in mid and in bot, so top really the only point of focus now for Rogue. They do have the Nature's Grasp from Malrang if they want to try and force Heretics off, and that's exactly what he'll use, as Heretics have to back away. Sheo is caught up, but that tower very quickly falling to Patrick and Larson. The tier 3 falls in the top lane. Adam's going to get the wave in mid as well to take out the tier 2 there.
Easy setup from the very, very strong. Problem for Heretics as well is finding access into this brush is a very difficult thing to do. Face checking Adam is incredibly dangerous. Look at the position of Malrang.
Malrang is in prime position here, immediately jumps onto Kamilu. They're going to knock him back as well. And even with the crash down, Kamilu falls to Demacian Justice. Patrick pulls off from the Drake. Chain of Corruption just going wide, but already the jungler from Heretics is down, and can they find anything out of this fight? Blackhead unable to really get in there. Malrang is down to a 3rd HP, but he'll heal up off the Drake. That will be soul for Rogue.
A fantastic flank there from Malrang, lying in wait, one with the bushes, and is able to lock down Kamilu. Team Heretics are forced to retreat through their bot lane. There's no real way, and Heretics doing really the only option that they can do, which is pushing through mid lane, looking to get control, but Adam on the flank.
Malrang as well, looking for that Nature's Grasp. Immediately they jump to Carlson. Look how far away Kamilu is from this fight. Now he can start to walk back, but already his top laner has been removed from the map, and Heretics just can't find a way to disengage when Rogue decide to run at them. Sten still looking for that engage, has the Magnet Storm. Sheo has the Glacial Prison. They don't have a jungler for 40 seconds. The Baron has been started by Rogue. It's Malrang and Patrick who are going to do it for now. Heretics, you just can't step in. Adam, Larson, and Execute, good enough to be bouncers here. Sten's still looking for that flank, but even though you get the stun and the crash down, Adam just spins away from it, play baiting his way to victory. Execute goes back in with his ultimate, and extra tankiness enough to get Rogue out with the Baron. Sten still looking for that flank. Blackhead, you know, you could dive over the wall here. You hear the voices telling him to go. Sten went in, he'll dash back out as Heretics call off the engage. A similar style to last year, although a victory to kick things off still good for Rogue, and they still have a long year ahead of them to continue to invent and challenge perceptions from last year of them. Glacial Prison goes on to Patrick, immediately he cleanses it away. There's a wave pushing him mid. Top wave not quite in the right position for Rogue right now, still too far away from that inhibitor to do too much. Blacker trying to clear the wave out, but Adam just raises the tower. It's a bulldozer in a previous life, it seems, as Rogue continued to step forward. Heretics 5v4 right now, but the threat of Adam just spinning towards their backline if they ever look for the engage, ever looming.
I feel like Rogue is way more cautious than they need to be. I guess they're relying on the fact that Adam can't be dealt with, so they're just allowing him to split push and pick away at these inhibitors. They've still got 45 seconds left on the Baron. I feel like they can just force a fight whenever they want.
But they don't need to is the important thing. They can just wait for Adam to take top in him, to take mid in him. Execute, stepping forward, looking for Shale, already down to half HP. Patrick going forward as well. Execute, lands a 3-man knock-up into the shockwave. And that's what they were waiting for. Rogue finds 2 immediately. Carlson walking back to the fountain, just trying to get himself healed up. Execute, still alive somehow. Double inhibs down, Malrang flashes in with the engage. And Blackhead goes pop. TP coming back in from Adam, back to full HP. And Rogue might not need the 3 inhibs to win the game. Adam chases in, Kamilu has no escape. Carlson the last man standing. And it looks like Rogue are gonna open up their account with a big fat W here as they take down Heretics in the first game of LEC Winter.
Slow, steady, and methodical play there from Rogue. A very even affair until that